Welcome to the Rich Club channel. Before viewing, please like the video, write a comment and subscribe to the channel. Thanks, let's go. The large electric crossover underwent an upgrade at the same time as the Model S liftback. Similar to the restyled Model S, the external changes of the Model X are small but clearly visible. There are new bumpers, the fog lights have disappeared from the front, and wheels, as well as dark decor instead of chrome. It is on the door handles, window moldings and the fifth door. But with the redesign of interior, the designers were much bolder, and this applies not only to the steering wheel. On the steering column you will no longer find steering levers. Their functions are assigned to touch buttons and drums on spokes of the steering wheel. Be sure to watch the video to the end to learn about the unaccepted update of the car from Musk. Is the 7-seat Tesla Model X electric car suitable for the role of family car? Interest in electric cars and demand for them can grow as fast as you want. In 2017, electric vehicles in the United Kingdom sold less 1% of total sales in the market, so the path to environmentally friendly transport without harmful emission is clearly going to be a long one. Tesla is helping to speed up this process by challenging the decades-old processes of selling and servicing cars, as well as fundamentally changing our perception of what electric cars are capable of. We decided to find out whether the Model X crossover can break the usual patterns and at the same time become a particular family car. The unusual keyless access with sliding door handles hints that this is a native of Silicon Valley, maybe even of Broadway. After all, there is something theatrical about how effectively the rear passenger doors open and rise up with the help of electric drives. Like it or not, your kids will think they are going to school in a supercar. Despite the fact that the so-called Falcon Wings doors rise and fall like the Mercedes Gullwing, thanks to numerous sensors and cameras. They can change the angle and height of the lift every time if something hinders them. Tesla considers itself a more technological company than car manufacturers, and it makes a huge difference when it comes to communication capabilities with the car. It seems that these new products from Silicon Valley have changed the rules of the game in a familiar automotive world with their giant vertical touchscreen, which is also activated by voice, connected to 4G and controls everything from music to maps of the area and from temperature to battery charging time. Many automakers' models have touchscreens and voice control, but the convenience and capabilities offered by Tesla makes competing systems feel backward and outdated. Of course, we will not refuse a few more physical buttons, and the screen can get dirty. For this reason, the Model X has a convenient function that allows you to wipe the touchscreen without knocking down the car settings. And for a surcharge of $6,499 you can get an optional Tesla Autopilot. Also, it will be more correct to call him a co-pilot. Through multiple cameras, radars and ultrasonic sensors, it can help the driver on certain types of roads. Tesla came up with a great idea of update their cars remotely. If ordinary automakers are required to visit the dealer's technical center for this, Tesla does everything by air. That is, when you wake up one morning, you may find your crossover is really better than it was the night before. Now we will learn about the unaccepted update of the Model X. Instead of the already boring vertical tablet, a 17-inch horizontal TV now flaunts in the center of the new front panel. It has increased brightness and contrast, and the screen resolution is greater than Full HD. Unlike the younger models of Tesla, a separate instrument cluster in front of the driver is preserved. A 12 and 3-inch screen is installed for it. The air ducts of the ventilation system are now camouflaged and do not catch the eye. And on the center console, there are two platforms for wireless charging of smartphones and USB Type-C connectors. The second row seats are also new, allowing you to win a little extra space for the riders, and they now have their own 8-inch display which is located between the backs of the front seats and can be connected to some game consoles. The equipment includes 3-zone climate control and ventilation of the front seats. Now you will find out how much a new Model X from the Tesla company will cost. The power plant has also been completely revised. From now on, the base is a 2-engine Tesla Model X long range for $88,490, capable of developing 60 miles per hour in 3 and 8 seconds, accelerating to maximum of 250 km per hour and driving 580 km on a single charge. Top performance Model X PLAID, which cost $118,490. It has 3 electric motors that produce 1020 horsepower at the peak. This all-terrain vehicle gains 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds and can develop 262 km per hour speed, but the power reserve is slightly more modest, 547 km. In the United States, deliveries of the updated Tesla Model X will begin in April. Whether the crossover will get a version of the PLAID Plus, which was announced for the liftback, is not specified. For the Tesla Model X crossover, 7 body colors are available, of which no additional payment is required, only for black. For red multi-coat, you will have to pay $1,900. Also, we will recommend choosing darker shades like Midnight Silver Metallic for $1,200. With them, the car doesn't seem so huge. The standard wheels are 20-inch silver. They can also be ordered in the dark color Sonic Carbon for a surcharge of $2,600. Tesla doesn't offer different trim levels in the usual scenes. Instead, the company allows you to choose a variety of modular interior options. For example, the standard 5-seat configuration can be transferred into 6-seat for $7,800 or in 7-seat for $3,800, and finish can range from grey to carbon fiber effect. Wildlife lovers will be happy to know that the leather interior upholstery is actually made of polyurethane, which is quite practical and easy to clean. Family people with young children will definitely appreciate it. Well, do not forget that the Model X is still a big car, more than 5 meters in length, therefore you may need enough space to park it. Plus, it will be good to install a port near it for recharging batteries. Would you like to see such cars in the city, and do you think the electric cars are the future? Write your opinion in the comments. Thank you for watching, put your thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, then subscribe now. In the following videos there will be a lot of interesting things. See you soon!